Yeah, like I think similar to the one day. Sorry, we do have guys with maybe a little bit less experience, but also a lot of experience back home in domestic cricket. So even though their experience in international cricket is limited, it's important that they try and lean on the experiences they've had throughout their playing careers in domestic cricket, and for most of the guys, the exposure they've had to international cricket nowadays, being able to bring that to the format. We've had a few guys that have played franchise cricket around the world that have played against some quality opposition and played with a lot of quality international players along the way. So I think the experience that we have, guys have been around playing T20 cricket. Everyone loves the format. It's obviously fast, it's fun, plenty of entertainment. So you guys are really looking forward to this series here. I haven't actually had a look at it, but I guess we'll try to take as much information as we can from the games that have been played here in the past, but also obviously playing here a few days ago, what that may look like. Presume it's going to be a pretty good look at throughout the 40 overs, and it probably won't change a huge amount. So nice change of pace for us heading into the T20s, and we're looking forward to it. Absolutely. It only takes one person to have a great day, and the game can be taken away from you within a couple of overs. And you obviously see that the longer the format, the longer it takes to change a game. But whereas T20 cricket, it can happen. It might be an over, it might be a couple of balls, depending on the situation of the game. So I guess from our point of view, it's about trying to put ourselves in those situations where we can make those significant contributions and make those game-changing moments when those opportunities present itself. So I think T20 is about match winners and guys going out and expressing themselves and having the confidence to do that. And I guess that's what we try and give the guys is that backing, is that trust that they can go out and play the natural games and express themselves as much as
টানা সপ্তমবারের মতো বেস্ট টিস্যু পেপার ব্র্যান্ড হিসেবে স্বীকৃতি পেয়েছে বসুন্ধরা টিস্যু।
they can, and we know if we can do that, then we'll put ourselves in positions of winning games of cricket. Yeah, we've seen a bit of footage on the guys. I understand there might be some guys that haven't debuted yet in this format, so I guess when there's not heaps of information on players that you haven't seen, it's about trying to adapt as quick as you can, try to get as much information as quick as you can from the footage that we have, but also out in the middle and communicating that back to the group as quick as possible. So I guess that's exciting from both teams that there's guys that haven't necessarily played as much in our team, but also guys that haven't debuted in the Bangladesh team. So really exciting series. No, I think from my point of view, it's sort of similar to the one days. It's about giving guys that freedom to go out and trust their instincts as much as they can, and give them the backing. The reason that they've got here is through performances in domestic cricket, and as I said, we do have guys with international, or not as much experience internationally, but they do have a lot of experience domestically. So I guess for them it's just going out, expressing themselves as much as they can. For us, playing our brand of cricket, a brand that we want to play, and obviously adapting. And I guess that's the messages from us as a captain, but also from a coach's point of view, is letting the guys express themselves and try to play with that freedom.
From your perspective, what the most important?
But I think we've got, not necessarily naming anyone in particular, but as I said, we've got guys that have been playing franchise cricket around the world. They're in this team, so I guess for them, leaning on those experiences that they've had, guys that have been in these conditions before, trying to give them as much knowledge as we can to let these guys go out and express themselves. And we had our Super Smash, which is our T20 competition back home, not so long ago, and we saw a couple of guys make debuts, after that T20 comp. So, guys have been picking up on form, even though it's a couple of months ago. Hopefully they can lean back on those experiences and take them into this week. I'm not 100% sure. I think whatever team you play, whether it's now, whether it's in previous years, they've always had explosive batters, throughout their order. I guess guys that complement each other quite nicely with stroke makers and then power hitters. So and this squad's no different. It's important that we do our homework and scouting that we always do and try get as much information as we can and to take that into tomorrow and obviously the following games. But for us, it's always about playing what's in front of us as much as we can, regardless of who the personnel is in the opposition, and trying to, I guess, make the best decision in terms of how we operate from there.